Tonight's tea is going to be cod, frozen cod. It will be defrosted, otherwise it's going to kill my teeth. So I've got some cod, and I've got it in my mind that I want to do like a curried cod. So it's not something I've done before, and I've really sort of hadn't got anything out the freezer or the fridge last night or anything with a Sunday night. You know what it's like, sometimes you sort of get carried away and forget. And that's what happened basically. So I've just come home from work and I've had a good old root through and thought, ooh, heck. Anyway, found the cod and then thought, what am I going to do with that? So I've got some Greek yoghurt, a lemon, an onion, some chilli, tomato paste, tomatoes, garlic, quinoa, and some lentils, and my spices, and a tin of chopped tomatoes, should I need them. So what I'm going to do is get my lentils to boil for 10 minutes. So I'm going to get a pan of water and get them on. Ooh. Right. Oh, wrong one. Never mind. We'll go with it. I'm just going to salt that water. Then I'm going to bring that to the boil and then put my lentils in there. Meanwhile, I'm going to find my pan. Oh, put the dog's bed back. My mum says to me, you should have everything out ready for when you do your videos. Why don't you have it all chopped up? Mother, that would mean I'd have to be organised. Oh. So we just have to go with it. Go with the flow. Not organised enough like you. My mum is super, super organised. Right. Makes me look completely unorganised. Right. So, what am I going to do? What am I doing? I'm going to get some oil. Here it is. Oil my pan, and then I'm going to put that on a medium heat, and I'm going to pop my fish into this pan. Shame I haven't got any olives, because I reckon this would be really nice with some olives. Right, so let's get our pan on. This is one of those pans that's got the grooves, you know. Heat that up. Open up our fish. Now this is going to be for 2 people. There's 5 bits of fish in here. Now quite frankly, between 2 of us we can eat 5 bits of fish. They're not, as you can see, they're not huge. So, I mean look. I'll have 2 bits and Josie will have 3. So, put those in your pan, like so. There we go. No idea what I'm doing. I'm just completely winging it. Right, so once our water has come up to boil and our fish has started cooking, and we will flip it over, and what I'm going to do is add some spices to it as it starts to, you know, because you can cook it from frozen. So when it starts defrosting within the cooking process, then I'll start adding our curry flavours. And I think what I'm probably going to put in there is just your normal, like garam masala I've got, and I've got some cumin and some coriander and some turmeric. I have got some, oh come out, tandoori So I might do them as a tandoori. So if I put the tandoori, garam masala and the ground cumin and maybe a little bit of turmeric. Yeah, okay. Right, so that's going to be that. Meanwhile, I'm going to just prepare my chilies, onions, tomatoes, garlic, and I will come back to you. Right, so my lentils have been boiling quite vigorously for 10 minutes, and now what I've done is I've turned them down, and you can see how they've expanded. And I've turned them right down, and I'm just going to cook them for half an hour on a very, very low heat. Yeah, like I said, for half an hour. My fish, I've turned my fish once, and that's in the pan doing nicely. It has left quite a lot of juice, so I'm going to strain that off because I don't want it sort of broiling almost in that juice. So I'm just going to strain that off down the sink. So that's now all gone, that's better. And I'm going to start adding my spices to my fish. So, where are we? Where did I put them? Oh, here. So let's get a teaspoon and a bowl. I'll use this little one. I've got a little plastic bowl here. I just need to top up those blooming lentils there. There we go. I'm just topping the lentils up with a bit of water because it's evaporating quite quickly. Right, so I've got a little plastic bowl, and in my little plastic dish I'm going to put my spice. So, oh my god, honestly, I can't do anything without blooming making a mess. Oh. So 2 teaspoons of tandoori, 1 teaspoon of coriander, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and then I've got garam masala, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and then I'm going to give that a little mix up in my pot. So I've got all those spices combined. Rather than just sprinkling them on individually, you get an even flavour, I think, if you mix them up in a little pot. And then what I'm going to do is just sprinkle them over my cod. And help them in a little bit. And then I'm just going to continue cooking and turn them down a little bit. So that's what they're looking like at the moment. And I'm going to give that, I think what I'm going to do is turn them. If I can get the, where's my spatula thing? I can never find anything I want, you know, especially on a Monday when I've been cooking at the weekend. Right, so turn these over very very careful because that cod is very tender and delicate. Ooh. That's it. So I've got the curry flavouring on the downside now, like so, and I'm going to give that a couple of minutes cooking time, and then I'll come back to you in a minute. I've got myself a can of butter beans, and what I'm going to do is strain off the juice of my butter beans. And then I'm going to get my fish, and I've got myself my Spanish bowl that my mum gave me, and I'm going to transfer my fish across as carefully as I can to my bowl, and I'm putting it curry side up. My oven is on at 180, and my fish is just going to sit on the side for a little bit while I finish off. So I'm going to put a little bit of water in here to deglaze this pan. And then to that I'm going to add my onions, chopped onion, and my half a green chilli. It was just over half a green chilli that I chopped up, and all of those tomatoes I chopped up, so they're all going in. And then I've just got the garlic to do. To my fish, I'm just going to give that a little squeeze of lemon while it's sat in there. And I've got my butter beans, and I'm going to add those to my pan as well. And I've just got my garlic still to do. So I shall just prep my garlic, and then I shall come back to you. Okay, so to my butter beans, chilli, onions and tomatoes, I'm going to add a little bit of natural yogurt. There we go. Give that a stir in. We might need a little bit more. I think that's enough. And that's going nice and creamy now, added with the butter beans. Now I'm going to pour that on top of my fish. So you can see it's going to be quite hearty. Although the fish is delicate, it's got those hearty beans, and you've still got the lentils that are going to bulk this dish out. So just going to give that little smidgen of lemon, and then I've got my quinoa, and I'm just going to give it a little sprinkle over the top of quinoa, and then I'm going to cover it with foil. So that's what it's looking like, and I'm going to cover that with my foil. hot oven, 180, for about 10 minutes. It's not going to want long because it's already had a good cook. So yeah, I'd say about 10 minutes. And meanwhile, I have strained my lentils. I'm going to put a little bit of spray in my pan. I'm just using the same pan that I did my fish. Just going to get some seasoning out, some salt and pepper, and put the heat on. Then I've got some 4 cloves of garlic, which I have grated. That's going in there. Be careful not to burn your garlic. And then, like I said, I've been straining my lentils over on the side. So I'm going to pop my lentils in. And I'm going to give them a good squeeze of lemon. And I'm also going to get another one out, I think, because I want that quite lemony. And I'm just going to get some zest of a lemon. So you've got the garlic and the lemon in the lentils. And then give it a bit of seasoning. Good seasoning, because lentils are pretty bland, aren't they? Mix. Just going to turn this down slightly. And then, although my lentils have been cooked, they don't. So all I need to do is just sort of warm through the garlic and the lemon and the seasoning all together. Is what I'm trying to achieve. I'm not really trying to cook it anymore. Just going to get a teaspoon and give that a try. Nice. That is nice. I'm just going to put a little bit more lemon juice into that. I got a cut on my finger, and every time I do that, it's a little painful. Oh, let's wash that. Stir that in. There we go. And I'm just going to add a little bit of garlic. Just cut my hand. Look at that. I just twisted that and it's completely shattered. I had garlic salt in it and I've cut my thumb. Right. My God. Honestly. Which is a bit crap for me, because I'm actually a haemophiliac. So I'm just going to sort myself out before I bleed to death. So I'll come back to you soon. At the moment I can't get this to stop bleeding, so I've got my arm up in the air. So dinner is postponed for a little bit. It's a joy, isn't it? Honestly. So, yeah, we're getting there. It's just going to take a little while. So, yeah, honestly, there's made in. Got to be so careful about cutting yourself. You know, it's like a stupid little thing like that. Now I've got to spend the next, God knows how long, with my arm in the air. Right, so I'll come back to you in a minute. There's not much doing here, it's a bit boring. No, this isn't stopping. So I think we're going to have to abandon ship, and I'm going to probably have to go and get some help. Ah! It's okay, the cavalry's on his way home. He's finishing. He finished at 5:30 anyway, and it's 5:30, so I did that very conveniently for him, didn't I? He's on his way back. So I've still got my arm in the air. So yeah, it's a pain in the arse, it really is. So I haven't cut myself for ages and ages, and because I'm so accident prone, you know, it's not really a good thing for me to have this, because I'm always doing stuff. So yeah, I was diagnosed not that long ago. I was diagnosed, I think, probably 15 years ago. Maybe not as long as that. And when I had the boys, I had real problems, you know, in labour. And nobody said anything, you know, it wasn't picked up. And I've always had issues, you know, with bleeding and stuff, and never really thought much of it, and no one ever checked it, no one ever said anything. And then for some reason the family had to be the boys had to be checked, my boys had to be checked for haemophilia, and they were checked, and then they suggested that I was checked. And because their dad is a rhesus negative, but I'm just normal, you know, common garden normal. So I was checked, the boys come back negative, and I came back positive, and it was like, whoa, what's that all about? So then I had to go to blood clinic and all that. Oh God, it was right pain in the arse. I feel quite dizzy now. So yeah, so it's sort of controlled, you know. It's fine, and I just have to be careful if I break a glass or something like that, you know. And I need, if it's really bad, then I need a clotting agent, and I'll need to go and get an injection. But yeah, I haven't cut myself for a long time. Not, you know. I mean, it's not a bad cut either. It's just, you know, it's just really not good, is it? When you unscrew a top of some garlic salt and it shatters like that. That's a really shoddy product, isn't it? Anyway. Oh crap, I've got to get the fish out the oven. Right. All better, all sorted. Cavalry's arrived. It's all stopped. We're fine. Right. My lentils have got too thick in all that drama, so I'm just going to add a little bit of Greek yogurt and try and heat them back up because they've gone cold. And I put a little bit of because I've now not got any garlic salt, of course, so I've just put a bit of turmeric in there to give it a bit of colour and a little bit of extra flavour. So that's our lemony garlicky lentils in there. Just give them a bit of a oh yeah, nice. Cool, I'm liking that. Very nice. Right, and I've just got to tidy up and try and dish up. So honestly. It's a pain in the bum. So let's make a bit of room, and I will dish up. So, God, honestly, the kitchen looks like a bloody visit. Right, so let's pop that down there, so hopefully you can see a bit better down there. I've got my lemon there. Right, I just need to wipe this board because I've used all the kitchen towel. Oh, lordy, lordy. Choose this. Right. So, there we go. Right. Let's get some plates. Oh, of course we haven't got any. Of course we haven't. Two plates. Right, so we're going to get our lentils and we're going to put a nice big dollop of our lentils on our plate. And then we have our fish, which is buried underneath all our tomatoes, and what I'm going to do is put some on the side. This is Jason's. There's absolutely oodles here. And this one's mine. A bit more fish there. I think that's plenty actually. I don't think I need any more. A few more butter beans on there. Right, so I'll show you Jason's. There's Jason's. Just gonna cut a bit of lemon, nice big wedge of lemon on our plate, and I will do a little taste test for you. So let's get a piece of fish, try that first. Cool. That's lovely. It's not overpowering with the curry at all. You can taste the fish, yet you can taste the curry, which, do you know what I mean? So let's have some butter beans. Really creamy. They're lovely. Oh, I'm eating Jason's. Really creamy. You heard that? And I'm just going to try the lentils with some tomato and some quinoa. Those lentils are lovely. So there we have it. A bit of an exciting tea. Nearly ended up in A&E. No. But I hope you enjoyed this video. My first disaster of, my first, personal disaster of January 2018. No doubt me, there'll be plenty more. I'm getting quite used to it. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and comment below. I love your comments, and yeah, make this. It's really nice, and I'll see you soon. Bye.